In this video, you are going to learn how to calculate simple interest using the simple interest formula. So this is the formula here. It says SI equals to P times R times T divided by 100. SI represents simple interest, P is for principal, R is for rate, and T is for time. Before we can go into our example, we need to know what these terms mean. What do we mean by simple interest? Simple interest is interest that is applied to initial or given amount. What do we mean by the term principal? The principal is the amount that initially borrowed from the bank or invested. Interest rate is the percent used to calculate the percent on the principal, meaning that it is the percent used to calculate the percent on the whether the money is borrowed or the money was invested. Let us go into our example to give you a better understanding of what we mean by those terms and how we calculate or find simple interest. So this example says Victoria opens a saving account with a deposit of $300. She will earn 1.6% simple interest each year on her money. How much interest will she earn over 5 years, assuming she did not add or take out any money? What this is saying is that Victoria opened an account. She deposited $300 there. But remember, when you deposit money into the account, right, interest is applied over time. The interest rate is 1.6% each year. That means every year, Victoria gets 1.6% interest on the balance that she has in the account. After 5 years, how much interest will she earn over? So this question is asking you, how much interest does she earn or did she earn after a period of 5 years? So we are going to use this formula here. SI equals to P times R times T divided by 100. I said that SI represents, SI mean simple interest, P represent principal, R represent the rate, which is the percent, and T represent time, which is the number of years. T is always in years. So even if you are given months, you need to convert that to years. Principal now is the money invested. So we need to know how to identify these in the problem to put them into our formula. But always write down your information, write down what you are given in the problem so that you can see clearly what you are finding. In order for us to use this formula, as I said before, we need to know what is the principal. So looking back at the problem, the principal, it says she opens an account with a deposit. So the money that she deposit in the bank, that would be her principal because she's investing that money. And as we said before, principal can be money invested or money borrowed. So the $300 is our principal. Rate, which is the same thing as interest rate, is a percent. The rate here is the same thing as the interest rate, and that would be the percent, which is 1.6%. Time, as it relates to years, remember we said that if you are given the time in months, you need to convert it to years. In the problem, the time is 5 years. Now that we have all this information, we are going to find what the question asks us for. The question asks us for the interest. Interest is the same thing as saying simple interest, SI. So whether you see SI or I, they are talking about the same thing. So this is what we are finding. We're going to put a question mark, or we're going to call it I, because we don't know it. Now we are going to substitute this value into our equation, into our formula. So it's SI equals to P, which is 300, times R, which is our percent, 1.6, times T, which is time, all over 100. Now we are going to multiply. First, we're going to simplify what we have in our numerator, then we divide by what we have in the denominator. When we multiply 300 times 1.6 times 5, we get 2,400 over or divided by 100. When we divide 2,400 by 100, we get 24. So the simple interest, or the interest earned after 5 years that she will earn in 5 years, is $24. On that $300 that she deposited in her account, over a 5 years period, based on the interest rate, which is 1.6%, she will earn $24. So at the end of 5 years, she will have $324 in her account. Bear in mind, she did not add or take out any money. So it will be the 300 that she deposited along with the interest that applied over 5 years, which is $24. So interest she will earn, or the interest she will earn over 5 years period, is going to be $24. And that is how you calculate simple interest or find simple interest using the formula.